The phone glowed on the nightstand. 2:04 a.m. I'd been staring at it for hours, watching the minutes crawl. She was supposed to be home by midnight. Just dinner with the girls, she'd said, smiling that same practiced smile she used whenever she didn't want questions. I tried calling once, no answer. Twice, still nothing. By the third, laughter reached me before the voicemail. Her laughter, bright, careless. I called again. This time she answered. "Hey," she said, her voice slurred, music thumping in the background. "You're still awake? It's 2 a.m., Claire. I know. We're just finishing up." "Don't be mad." Glass clinked. Shouts. Then a man's voice. Low, close. "Who's that, babe?" My chest went cold. I said nothing. Silence stretched. She stammered, but I cut her off quietly. "Thanks for the answer." Click. The phone went black. The hum of the fridge was suddenly the only sound in the world. I walked to the front door, slid her key from the hook. Cold metal. By morning, that lock would no longer turn for her. Before dawn, I was at the locksmith's. He worked silently, sensing the weight behind my eyes. When he handed me the new keys, he simply said, "Rough night." I nodded. Ending one chapter. Morning light crept through the blinds, but the house felt different, lighter, emptier, final. I placed her wedding ring, left in the bathroom dish, into an envelope. No note, no fight. Just truth, sealed in silence. At 7:43 a.m., her car pulled up. I watched as she tried the key. It jammed. Knocked softly, then harder. "Alex, babe," her voice cracked. I didn't answer. Her phone buzzed on the porch. My message waited. "You made your choice last night." I made mine this morning. She stood there, staring at her reflection in the door glass. That's how it ended. No screaming, no tears from me. Just quiet, and in that quiet, I finally heard peace. By 8 a.m., she walked away. Heels clicked down the sidewalk like nothing had broken. But I could see it, her panic, the loss of control. For years, I'd tried to unlock her distance. Now the door was returning the favor. I sat at the kitchen table. Her perfume lingered faintly, mingled with last night's burnt toast. Her mug, lipstick-stained, sat on the counter, the ghost of a marriage. My phone buzzed, Claire calling. I let it ring. Then a message, "Can we talk, please?" Another, "It's not what you think." I didn't reply. I didn't need to. Her words, that man's voice, had already rewritten everything. Later, I packed her things. Not in anger, but in precision. Shirts, books, photos of smiles that felt like someone else's life. Boxes stacked by the garage door. Not revenge, order. Her sister came by around noon, eyes cautious. She cried softly. "What happened?" "She lied," I said. We moved the boxes into her car. "You were good to her, Alex. Don't forget that." That night, she didn't come back. Later, headlights swept across the living room. She knocked, pleaded, explained. I didn't move. "You're overreacting." It was nothing, the last word echoed. I sat in the dark, cold coffee in hand. When she slid a note under the door, "If you ever loved me, at least talk to me," I left it folded, unread. Her tears didn't break me this time. Silence had become louder than her cries. Days passed. Her mother returned the wedding ring I'd left in an envelope. "You were the good one. I hope she realizes that before it's too late." It was already too late. Messages on the phone revealed it wasn't a drunk mistake. It was months of attention, late-night texts, photos, secret jokes. Boring, she had written. The man who'd worked, planned, loved unnoticed, boring. I stepped outside. Neighbor Mrs. Davis nodded, acknowledging the small-town truth we all saw but pretended not to. Inside, I wrote an email. "Claire, I saw your messages. I'm done. You don't need to explain. Don't come back." I hit send. Relief was heavy and quiet. Rain fell that afternoon. I remembered the night we met. Spilled coffee, laughter. The version of her I once loved had been fading for years. Silence had become my ally. Weeks later, the hospital. She'd taken something. Alive, but fragile. Her sister's face told me what I didn't want to hear. She was asking for me. I went. She lay pale in the hospital bed, tears streaking her cheeks. "I didn't want you to see me like this." "You didn't have to make me," I said. "I just wanted you to listen." "You always shut down," I panicked. "This isn't about listening," I said. "It's about lying. About choices and blame." We sat in silence. "Finally, do you hate me?" No, I said. I just don't know you. She left eventually, whispering, You don't have to forgive me. Just don't let this be the story that defines us. The house returned to calm. I sorted letters, old photos, memories pretending to be proof. I didn't burn them. I boxed them, took them to her mother. No chance of reconciliation, just clarity. Days later, she returned one last time with an envelope. Inside, a note I had written years ago. You're my home no matter where I am. I found it, she said. I remembered who I was supposed to be. I know, I said. You already gave up that right, she nodded. Moved away. Started therapy. She wouldn't come back. I stayed, cleaned, emptied drawers. Let silence replace the perfume that used to haunt the house. Some stories end quietly. No explosions. No apologies. Just the realization that peace comes not from forgiveness, but from walking away with dignity intact. The ocean waits. I run toward it, not from something, but toward something quieter. Some nights I see love's reflection in strangers laughing on the boardwalk. And I remember, sometimes the loudest closure comes from saying nothing at all.